What if I told you Google's Gemini AI could actually help you build an app that makes you money? All right, you've probably heard of Gemini, Google's powerful AI model. But most people have no idea what it can really do. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use it to create a money-making app, even if you're a complete beginner or have zero tech experience. We're talking real steps, real app ideas, and real income potential using AI tools like Gemini. Let's dive in. What is Gemini and why should you care? Gemini is Google's most powerful AI model, and unlike some tools that just feel like toys, Gemini is built for real work. It can understand text, images, code, audio, and video all at once. That makes it incredibly flexible. Most people are using it just to chat or ask questions. But smart developers and entrepreneurs are already using Gemini's API to power full applications that generate actual income. The Gemini API is available through Google AI Studio, and you can start using it for free. Yes, free. That means your startup cost to build something with Gemini can literally be zero at the beginning. You get access to one of the most powerful AI models in the world, plug it into an app idea you already have, and start charging people for it. That is the big picture here, and it is more achievable than most people think. Pick a money-making app idea. First, before you write a single line of code, you need an idea that solves a real problem. This is the most important step, and also the step most people skip. They jump straight to building without thinking about who is going to pay for it and why. But here are some app ideas that work really well with Gemini. A resume builder that uses Gemini to write personalized professional resumes based on a user's job history and the job description they paste in. A content writing tool for small businesses that generates social media posts, product descriptions, or email newsletters. A language learning app where users can practice speaking and Gemini responds and corrects them in real time. A legal document summarizer where people upload contracts and get a plain English explanation back. An AI tutor for students where they can ask questions about any subject and get step-by-step explanations. A personal finance advisor app where users describe their income and expenses and Gemini generates a customized savings plan. All of these ideas have paying customers waiting for them. It's pick one that matches your skills or your interest. Do a quick search to see if people are already asking for something like it online, and then commit to it fully. Set up your Gemini API. Access. Getting access to Gemini's API is straightforward and free to start. Go to Google AI Studio at aistudio.google.com, sign in with your Google account, and create a new API key. That key is what your app will use to talk to Gemini. Once you have that, you can make your first API call in minutes. Google provides sample code in Python, JavaScript, and other languages, so you do not need to figure it out from scratch. If you go with Python, install the Google Generative AI library using pip, paste in your API key, and you are ready to send prompts and get responses. The free tier gives you a solid amount of requests per day to test and even launch your MVP, which stands for Minimum Viable Product. Once you start getting paying users, you can move to the paid plan, but the free tier is more than enough to get started and validate your idea before spending any money. Build your app the smart way. Now, here is where people overthink things. They imagine they need a full development team, months of time, and thousands of dollars. You do not. If you know Python, you can use Streamlit to build a web app in hours, not weeks. If you prefer no-code or low-code, tools like Bubble or Glide can connect to the Gemini API through Zapier or direct integrations. The key is to build just enough to test your idea. Your first version does not need to look amazing. It just needs to work well enough that someone would pay for it. For example, if you are building the Resume Builder app, your first version could be a simple text box where someone pastes their job history, another box where they paste a job description, they click a button, and Gemini writes a polished resume for them. That is it. That is your product. You can add more features later. Start simple, launch fast, and improve based on feedback. How to make money from your app. There are several ways to monetize what you build with Gemini. The most straightforward is a subscription model. Charge users a monthly fee like $5, $10, or $20 a month, depending on how much value your app delivers. Platforms like Stripe make it very easy to handle payments, even if you are not a payment expert. Now, another option is a pay-per-use model, where users buy credits and spend them each time they use the app. This works well for tools like the document summarizer, where people might only need it occasionally. You could also offer a free tier with limited features and charge for the premium version. This freemium model helps you get users fast and convert the ones who love it into paying customers. If your app targets businesses instead of individuals, you can charge significantly more. A small business paying $50 or even $100 a month for a content writing tool is very reasonable when it saves them hours of work every week. Think about your target customer and what they would genuinely pay for. Get your first paying users. Building the app is only half the job. Getting people to actually use it and pay for it is the other half. Here is what works without spending money on ads. Post about your app in relevant Reddit communities, like the ones focused on small business, productivity, or the specific niche your app serves. Share it in Facebook groups where your target audience hangs out. Tweet about it with a short demo video. Reach out directly to people who would benefit from it and offer them a free trial in exchange for honest feedback. Product Hunt is another great platform to launch on and get early traction. The goal at this stage is not to go viral. It is to get your first 10 to 20 paying users. Once you have those, you have proof that people will pay for what you built, and then you can invest in growing it further. Word of mouth from happy users is the most powerful marketing you can get. Scale it once you prove it works. After your first paying users come in and the feedback is positive, that is when you start thinking about scale. Add features based on what users are asking for. Improve the design to make it feel more professional. Set up proper onboarding so new users understand how to get value from your app quickly. Consider reaching out to influencers or bloggers in your niche who might review or recommend your tool. You can also explore affiliate programs where other people promote your app in exchange for a cut of the revenue. At this point, your Gemini API costs will go up as you get more users, but so will your income. The margins on AI-powered apps can be very strong because the underlying technology does the heavy lifting. That you are not hiring a team of writers or analysts. Gemini is doing that work and you are charging for the result. So there you have it. Building a money-making app with Gemini is genuinely possible, and it does not require a big team, a big budget, or years of experience. You need a good idea, access to the Gemini API, a simple first version of your app, and the courage to put it in front of real users. The people winning with AI tools right now are not the ones waiting for the perfect moment. They are the ones who started, tested, learned, and kept going. If this video helped you, drop a like and subscribe because we have more videos coming on how to use AI to build real income streams. And if you are already building something with Gemini, drop it in the comments. I would love to see what you are working on.